Hi, this is Q Billing, a financial management company that specializes in its ability to perform cost allocations. And more specifically, it incorporates the methodology and frameworks derived from internal cross-charging and chargeback methodologies to help perform and provide the transparency necessary to truly drive the financial management information that companies continuously strive for today in order to help them run their business. So today's topic, we're going to talk briefly about Q Billing's cost allocation and chargeback system. What does it look like? How does it work? And what are some of the key components within it? And then what are the challenges that are typically seen within shared service organizations and some of the needs that these organizations face today? So the system functionality within Q Billing. Q Billing is a software as a service application. It's always online, it's always available, and at its core consists of three primary drivers. You have organizations that provide a service, which in this diagram is depicted as a sending cost center. You have organizations which consume that product or service, which would be the receiving cost center. And you have the products and services themselves, which is highlighted here as the portfolio. Portfolio may be a catalog, it may be the things you use on a day-to-day basis to run your business, but it's what the output is of the delivery organizations. These three components are the primary drivers within any chargeback process. We then take these primary drivers and we add a lot of system functionality and features on top of them to help you run your business better. All of the other types of enhancements help to provide the financial transparency that you need. So for example, it has the ability to do dynamic reporting. Users have profiles that are safe and secure. The user profiles only allow individuals to see the information that they are required and need to see both today and as well as in the future. It has the ability to integrate with your existing ERP systems, so it utilizes current investments that you and your companies have already made. We've taken this type of framework and we've tried to apply it in a way that no matter how your business is run, it has the ability to easily integrate into your business with little to no training necessary. So there isn't a lot of upfront expense or ongoing expense in maintaining the system. The goal is that any business personnel should be able to utilize the system. No special coding or anything else is needed. A little bit of Excel skills is helpful, but that's about it in order to use this chargeback system. So what is it we're trying to address? There are a few high-level things that we typically see day in and day out from organizations that provide a product or service that's consumed. And so some of the challenges that they face today are the ability to reduce cost, the opportunity to provide those organizations true transparency so the recipients understand exactly what they get and the cost associated with what is provided to them. We provide the ability to link the current budget and the consumption of the services from that organization. So if you're a CIO or an IT organization, there's a typical power struggle between what the IT organization is willing to provide based on their year-over-year or quarter-over-quarter budget versus what some of the recipient organizations continuously say that they need. And the challenges we find from existing systems is that existing systems don't meet the current needs of clients. They still don't have the ability to explain the reasons for the charges. They're slow. There might be multiple systems, and maintaining the systems are difficult to nearly impossible to maintain them in a way that people believe the data is real and accurate. Then we find several needs that these same types of organizations want. And organizations want to know if we change the different levels of service that we provide or the quality of service, how would that affect the cost, and is that something the company is willing to adjust? So are we willing to increase or decrease the quality of service and the costs that are associated with it? Organizations want to know what the total cost of providing a product or service is. So for example, on email service, it's not just the licensing that you may pay from Microsoft, but it's also the hosting, the monthly support to maintain it, the training, and those types of things. And so that understanding the total cost of a product or service we find to be of a definite need within organizations. Providing information to resolve dissent and questions around cross-charging. We run into that a lot. The ability to have information that businesses can use to make better business decisions. And this could be from eliminating redundant systems, looking at vendors and suppliers to see if we should maybe consolidate them or add new vendors. The other need we see is excess capacity. Do we have certain components within our organization that are underutilized? And if they're underutilized, what does that exactly mean, and how can we best utilize those resources or move the resources to a level that the company is consistent and happy with at a performance level? And then moving out into longer term needs, the ability to perform an accurate forecast and outlook. It's a consistent struggle that we see month over month, quarter over quarter, year over year, that the outlooking and forecasting, it's having it in a manner that we all understand and we don't have big surprises. We find that to be extremely important. And then measuring productivity as we do continuous improvement initiatives and exercises. How can we measure financial data from where we were to where we are today or at some point in the future, and then from that information calculate return on investment, look at programs and initiatives to see if they were or were not successful, and then we can take some of those same programs and replicate them across multiple different organizations, multiple different service lines and lines of business, where we can take the best practices, have quantitative data that illustrates the benefits associated, and then take those and replicate them again and again. Thank you for your time. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me directly or visit us online for additional information at www.cubebilling.com. Thanks again. Bye.